It's stimulating, mind-expanding, safer to use than alcohol. It's
The Little Boys Room Podcast.
Brunch, 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 brunch.
Welcome
Brunch
back to
Boys.
the Brunch Boys room. Little Brunch Boys. Nummy in my
Can
tummy.
you guess what we did today?
What?
Alex, why don't you tell us what we did today?
Have sex.
After. I mean before.
Brunch.
During.
We went to brunch.
Brunch Boys.
Brunch.
Brunch.
Boys. Brunch. Boys. Brunch. Boys. Brunch. Boys. Brunch. Boys.
Brunch Boys.
Tell us what you got, Aston.
I got a Benedict Cumberbatch.
Nice.
He was good. Nice and runny.
Oh.
What'd you get, Brandon?
I also got a Benedict Cumberbatch, but I got the special. I didn't know that came with steak.
You know he's packing meat. Come on.
Picking that meat, that cumber meat.
What'd you get, Alex?
I got a skillet.
Bitch.
Oh.
Little bitch boy.
It was mediocre.
You didn't like it?
Nah, it was all right.
Did you like Jared's French toast better?
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
should have got French toast. Every time I go to breakfast, I'm always like, I should get French toast. But I get like a fucking eggs or something. I'm like, I should have got French toast.
French toast is always good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just messing with stuff.
You turning knobs?
I'm
You pushing my buttons?
No, they're not button the knob.
Oh.
They're knobs.
You,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a while. It's been
been,
like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Well, I was gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been.
Yeah, it's burn.
It's been one or several weeks.
Undisclosed amount of time.
You know, we got a fan mail.
Sent in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me read it.
Thank you to the one listener for sending that in.
Wait, is this a handwritten letter or?
It was written on stationery.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Somebody really put effort into this.
Dear Little Boys Room Podcast, I'm a huge fan of your podcast. I enjoy the work you're doing. It makes my friends and me laugh so much. I do have some critiques, though. As far as I can tell, you guys are young adults. I feel this is very misleading, seeing as this lovely podcast is titled The Little Boys Room. I would recommend you incorporate more little boys into the podcast, but keep up the good work. Love, love, love it. Sincerely, Kevin Spacey.
Well, our biggest fan, huh?
Thank you, Kevin. We love you.
We'll take that. We'll take that into consideration, Kevin.
Yeah.
Can you copy that and then get it laminated?
Oh, yeah.
I want it blown up and like put on top of the mantle.
above our fireplace.
Yeah.
At
We
Little
should-
Boys Room LLC headquarters Inc.
It's a daycare, also.
Oh god.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna apply some chapstick right now.
Let's listen to Brandon applying that chapstick.
Put it on.
Where is
Put it on.
Can I get the extra bits off when you're done?
Drop the chapstick.
As long as you get it from my lips,
I mean, where else would you put it?
my ass lips.
Oh.
Ready? There we go. Podcast can
Nice and
officially
moist
start.
for you.
Nice and moist. Like,
Hey, Alex,
like,
can you pass that Shasta, please?
Yeah.
that Tiki Punch Shasta. In the 2.5
Listen to that, Patreon subscribers.
exclusive.
Hold on.
Shasta
Hold
content.
on. Shit.
It's too
Oh,
low
it's,
to carbonate.
Yeah, it's so
Whatever.
uncarbonated. Yeah.
Just grab the other soda. They're not gonna know.
Well, cut the feet. Fuck.
Yeah. Alex, you had some shit, right?
Did I?
Did you take a shit today?
What?
How many shits did you take after last night?
I took two.
I've taken one. No, two. I guess like after the party, directly after, and then
Two
this
directly
morning.
after? Or one? Oh, the math. Yeah, you add them up. And
One
it's
last
two.
night, then one this morning.
Yeah, I get it.
Alcohol poops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took one when I got home, one in the middle of the night, and one this morning.
Geez, you're a poop machine.
Yeah.
It was bad.
That's what
pumping 'em
happens when
out.
you eat a shit ton of Chinese food and then drink a bunch of liquor.
Chow mein.
How many plates of chow mein did you have last night, Brandon?
At least 4, probably 6. like during my like Hasselhoff stage, or like just in total.
In total.
Probably 7.
It worked out pretty well, I think.
I feel fine.
I don't know how you haven't thrown it all up.
I ate 10% of my weight in chow mein.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Bran, the chow mein man. Oh, Alex, you had topics though, right?
I can't remember any of them.
Wow, great topips.
Good
talk.
stuff, everyone.
Hi guys, it's been the Little Boys Room.
I think we're gonna stop podcasting now.
I'm really dropping the ball.
Yeah. Dropping my balls in your mouth.
I don't know. Do you guys have any topics?
I started flossing.
That letter was beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it's like I didn't even like.
Did you guys see it?
I didn't even put two and two together. I was like, "Who's it gonna? What's the name? What's the name?" And by the
Do you know what the name is? The name
is Kevin Spacey.
wait, run that by me again.
The name is
Kevin Spacey.
Wow, Kevin, it's been so long. How are you?
Super fucking good, my G. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So, how's Hollywood been treating you?
Man, they're a couple of punk ass bitches, you feel me, dog? I'm just trying to touch some little kids and shit. And they're like,
Get out of here, Kevin. Get out of Hollywood, Kevin. You take out little kids.
and I'm like, fuck that shit. Fuck that. What's so funny?
That's great to hear, Kevin. Wait, I think. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no!
We're all Kevin Spacey.
Yep.
Yeah, let's save the effect.
Shut up. Fuck.
This podcast is so done.
Yeah,
We
well,
ran out of steam 8 episodes in. We're done.
It's not that. I'm just tired.
time to get a real job.
I'm really tired, yeah.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah, for whatever reason, I'm just tired. I need to quit moving away from the mic.
Tired of the bullshit.
I
Well, I mean, that's why we got the headphones so you can hear when you fuck up.
actually can't hear myself.
What do you mean you can't?
Plug in his thing.
It is fucking plugged.
Make sure it's plugged in.
Can you talk? Talk. Can you hear
Wait,
yourself?
hello? No, yeah. Wait,
What do you mean you can't hear yourself?
Wait, give me your headphones.
Yeah.
Give me your headphones. I'm gonna.
This is dumb. We should have settled this pre-start.
All right,
yeah.
talk.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. No, like for real.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Maybe just because you're talking.
Wait, talk into the mic.
Wow. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
Can you hear me?
I guess it could just because I'm talking.
Yeah, it's
Can
because you're
hear-
talking.
Can you hear me, Brandon?
Yeah.
I can't hear me on this.
Are you serious?
A little bit, but it's fine.
Can I see? Can I see? Hold on, let me try.
I think it.
I'm joking. It's a bit. It's a bit.
It's a joke.
It's all a bit. Okay.
What
Well,
the fuck?
what?
You got a police scanner in your pocket?
Never know when they're gonna come for me.
Oh my god. I'll come for you.
Let's come for Alex right now, huh?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Did you like that?
Tell me you like. Oh,
Tell me you liked it, baby.
So yeah, we
figured out how to work the effects on the mixer.
so this podcast is gonna be a lot more interesante.
We also learned Spanish.
Un pequeño.
What does that mean?
I think it means waffle. I don't know.
I like those. Say it again.
Pequeños.
Thank you.
Oh man. I guess we should have had some topics prepared or something.
School shootings.
I love
Nah.
me one of those.
We're gonna jump right into it or no?
Thinning out the herd.
You know, the NRA gets a bad rap, man.
Oh.
No. No. I mean, okay, so yeah.
Let's debate it. School shootings. They do some good, do a lot of bad, but some good.
what
You don't
could-
have to go to school the rest of the day. That's a positive.
Natural selection, bro.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. The bullet naturally selects who dies. Crazy.
That's how it's worked for thousands of years.
Stop fidgeting. Put the fucking 2-liter down. Put your hands in your lap. Sit on your fucking
Put your hands in my lap. Sit on my face. So yeah, school shootings.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can talk about that.
Yeah, it'd be a good. Get your head off the fucking microphone right now.
You're like a dumb kid that just like can't like handle itself in a store and the parents don't want to work Yo, but fucking teach them how to be a civil fucking person. Half this podcast is just ripping you new assholes.
It's our friendship in general. So
That's what you get for being the bitch.
yeah.
So I got us all AR-15s. we're gonna test out this theory.
Do they
I
have bump stocks?
We can't do it. We don't have bump stocks.
Marco Rubio steps out from the shadows. I told you, fuck it.
Oh fuck.
That shit's gross.
Fidgeting with my mic. Real quick.
School shooting or Marco Rubio?
Just all that. Just all what's going on right now.
What's Marco Rubio?
Mark.
Seriously,
It's a restaurant.
No, like I'm pretty sure I've heard the name, but
He's
a politician.
He's a politician from Florida.
Oh, that makes sense because the school shooting happened.
He's a Republican politician from Florida.
crazy.
My main issue with school shootings is that everybody just bypasses the empathy stage and goes right towards "fuck you, they're my guns," and then the other half goes "fuck you, get rid of them."
Well, I feel like enough school shootings have happened that I think it's okay to have a discussion
Put
about
your
it.
fucking phone down.
Well, the thing is,
Put your fucking phone down.
the
Yeah, go on. No, go on.
no,
The thing is,
no.
no, seriously. I just want you to
The
put
thing
your
is a
phone
character from the Fantastic Four.
He's the Rock Man.
He was played famously by that guy from The Shield.
down. So famous
Oh,
that
he
you just know
was.
he's Michael Chiklis.
Michael Chicklets.
Why is it that every
He's
Fantastic
Hispanic.
Four movie is horrible?
Because Fox doesn't give a shit about the Fantastic Four.
No. Then why do they?
We
keep
got all our
making
X-Men buddy. Just fucking do whatever. Hey, you know they got that Michael Jordan guy from basketball? Put him in it. Make him the Flaming Torch man.
movies? Oh shit.
I feel like all of us are just so like,
We're done.
what the fuck ever.
Okay, let's get back on school shooting.
What's the big deal?
I don't see what's so wrong. No, so it's funny how, like you were saying, Alex, the first thing that people go to is, oh, they're going to take my guns. But we've had so many since Columbine.
Yeah.
Has any legislations been brought up to, like, any house of Congress to
I know there was
change?
an assault weapons law that got put in, but it got like taken out. I think I've heard something like
Like
that.
it didn't pass one of them or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was thinking about it one day, like a kind of compromise would to be like maybe don't sell automatic weapons in highly populated cities, because yeah, it like you can say it's like a hunting thing. Let's just say that that's why they're bought. They're for hunting, right? Who's hunting in fucking Denver?
Well, the Colorado people do love hunting.
Well, yeah, okay, all right. Maybe that's not the best example, but like someone in the Bay, someone right now in San Jose.
Who's hunting in San Francisco?
Exactly.
You don't use Armalite rifles to hunt.
And that's another thing. You use
Yeah.
the bolt action shits. Which, yeah. But
Right.
but I mean, then
it's a clusterfuck.
that dude who shot from the tower
Oh, in
back in the
Vegas?
60s.
Oh,
No. It was at a university, I think, back in the 60s
It was
or
in,
some
like,
shit.
Texas.
Yeah. He used a bolt action.
How many people did he kill?
Few.
Yeah, a bit, enough. It's but then you go back to it, like if someone's gonna want to shoot up someplace, they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, just like that dude who took out a couple of fools in New York with a van, and in Paris too. Like people are just gonna find a way to.
That
do
happened
shit.
in not Ohio. Where were those Nazi rallies at?
Down south.
No, it was like some Midwest place.
Yeah, it was a Midwestern state. I can't remember.
I don't want to. I want to say Ohio, but I don't think that's right.
It's one
Ohio's
of those.
kind of north as well. It's not really mid. Yeah.
Let's take out our map, unravel it. As you can see, my.
When we're talking about
I
location.
feel like it might have been in Ohio. I'm not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Anyways, what was the point?
What was the point of that?
Oh, some dude like ran over someone there.
Oh.
Remember?
Oh, with the rallies.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, I almost want to say, because it was like a Mustang, right? And it had that famous shot of like people in the air and shit. I want to say that wasn't even like I'm going to fuck this rally up. Like, it was just some dude in traffic, maybe?
Yeah, it was some dude who probably just got caught and didn't want to
Charlottesville.
be there.
That's where it was.
Charlottesville,
At.
yeah.
Was that
Kentucky?
South Carolina?
VA, Virginia.
I'm
Virginia.
fucking retarded.
Both off. For me, the whole thing is I hate that it immediately jumps straight towards prepare your political arguments. There's no empathy for dead people anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like with that, what Brandon was saying, there's been so many shootings. Either side is gonna be like, oh, like you know, thoughts and prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Like people, like
That's another thing that kills me. Thoughts and fucking
just
prayers.
because it's happened so many times that eventually you just have to take some action.
Doesn't
take
make
some
it any
stance.
better. Well, I feel
Oh,
like
no.
it's not even people taking action. It's people arguing over the internet.
Well, yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. Though people have an opinion.
They're trying to get that moral superiority by
Yeah.
like being on the quote unquote right side.
Yeah, the whole argument is lopsided, and well, not lopsided in terms of like one. I mean, both sides are just in the fucking wrong. I think.
They're not. I don't think they have the right mentality or viewpoint for the points they're making. Like
One is defending their right to have the gun. The other one is trying to take it away. And once it becomes the argument of taking away someone's rights, it maybe becomes an argument, well, blah, blah, blah. You don't care about the rights of the dead children, and blah, blah. They don't care about my rights to have what I want. And it leads to this whole clusterfuck of just everyone arguing over shit.
I kind of compare it in my mind to like when people talk about 9/11 being a conspiracy. Then they're like, but all those people died. And it's like, that's not really the point that they're trying to make by saying it's a conspiracy. Like, just because like they think it was an inside job or some shit doesn't mean that they don't care about all those who died. I don't know. That it makes sense to me in my head. Like,
Well, I guess the thing is,
like just because you don't want to give your guns up doesn't mean
I just
like,
think
you
it's
don't
weird
care, you know?
that it's such a like point of such high
Controversy.
argument
You're right.
here. Like
The-
in Australia, they had one big gun massacre, and then
And
they're
then
like
the biggest.
rounded up.
Yeah.
No more. And they don't have fucking guns anymore. And unless you go through like rigorous like
Yeah.
testing and training and shit. I think it's the same in Japan and parts of Europe.
It's a lot.
It's a lot
Canada-
harder to get
Canada.
a gun.
The sad thing is that half the country is always going to want guns and the other half doesn't want them because they understand what happens when people have easy access to guns. I think the common misconception with Republicans is the moment you start talking about restricting guns, they immediately assume we want all their guns and we're taking everything. In terms, I've heard a lot of people saying, you know, the term common sense gun laws is retarded and blah, blah, blah. You know, they're
What
going
are
to
common
find
sense gun laws. I don't know what that is.
basically more rigorous procedure
Oh,
to get
okay,
the gun.
yeah, okay.
Mental. Like in other countries, you have to go through a fucking process to get like a pistol.
And
You
not
just
only
said
that,
Japan was like that, right?
Japan, I
Yeah.
think, is one of them. Yeah,
Japan does that. I think Australia does that as well.
you have to pass like a mental psyche val.
And that makes
And
sense.
you don't have you do it. You're checked like it's like a driver's license.
Yeah,
You're tested and checked.
Yeah.
yeah, because you have a
Consistently.
fucking gun.
Yeah.
So and then everybody's argument is, you know, well, blah, blah. They're always going to find other means to do what they need to do. And everybody always uses the example of cars or bombs. Okay, so if they're going to find other means, why does that mean we won't take them away? So by their logic, what they're saying is, well, if they're going to do it anyway, we might as well just make it easy for them, I guess.
That's
I don't think that's
No,
No, I totally get what he's
But
saying.
it's the repercussions of what they're saying. So their argument is, well, they're going to find other means to do it, so why impede on my right? Well, fuck it. Don't make it easy for them.
yeah.
Why would we ignore the process and go, well, I guess they're going to do it anyway, so fuck it. Just ignore it.
I don't think that's the conclusion they're trying to reach by saying that. I just think they're trying to shut down the entire conversation.
argument,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But yeah, you're right. Like you could see it like that.
See, the thing is that both sides. You mention more background checks. Everyone's okay with that. You mention like have it like people like if you're shitty or you're fucked up, you can't have anything.
Like felons can't have
yeah,
it.
like as soon as you talk about restriction
Mm-hmm.
and like what's the word? Not responsibility, but
I think I know what you're getting at.
you got to own up. Once you talk about restriction and all that, then that's when people get kind of antsy.
Real butthurt.
I do
Yeah.
understand also the point they're saying like, well, if you just ban one type of gun, that becomes a slippery slope because then like, oh, you can ban ARs, then what's banned next? Shotguns, and then your pistols.
No,
and,
because
no,
somebody can't run around with a shotgun just fucking automatically.
and depending
gun-
on the shotgun.
Well, we don't allow automatic shotguns.
Well, you
in
can
California.
kind of make one if someone is trying to do some illegal shit with a gun, they're probably going to get it illegally.
Actually, a lot of these guns are purchased legally in stores.
But
A lot of them.
if you change the process, right?
I know,
they're-
but
they're-
the whole
they're still
point is
gonna-
to make it harder.
Yeah, but yeah,
If you're hell bent on getting a gun,
yeah, you're
you'll
gonna.
again and do it, but make it harder.
Oh yeah,
Which is what I'm saying. Don't make it fucking easy for them. The kid that just shot up, what's the name of school in Florida?
I don't know his name.
I don't remember it either.
Let's not give his name credit. Or-
He fucking just walked in the store and walked out with an assault rifle.
And
Yeah.
the fucking FBI knew about him.
Mm-hmm.
They knew about like his mental health issues and shit, and he was still able to buy a fucking gun legally.
You know, I was thinking about it. I think you were here when I mentioned this to my mom. Like, NSA has this giant fucking like security program, right? I forgot to close the fucking door. Like, what good is that doing? Like, there's empirical evidence like showing that they watch like within our borders.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if they're watching within our fucking borders, why aren't they stopping this shit? And if you could say like, yeah, the FBI did and they saw him, but they like declared him not a threat, which is fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
I don't fucking know, dude.
They dropped the ball.
Honestly, after
I'm gonna close this door real quick.
Okay, what's that? Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
After that happened and nothing changed, I just kind of like accepted that nothing will ever change. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's
I
just
just-
really fucking sad, dude.
I just hate that half the country is so defensive of the right to own guns that when you question it or you bring up the idea of someone making it more difficult to obtain them or adding restrictions, which, you know, isn't unreasonable, people have used them to mass murder people consistently.
Yeah,
They get butthurt. And it's like, well, it's my fucking right. So everything with that boils down to the constitutional right to bear arms, which was created in a time to where
literally the only firearms we had were like muskets.
yeah, exactly. Muskets, because British was
What,
coming
some
over.
cannons, too?
The British were coming in and homesteading and just
Yeah.
being like, "Fuck this! This is my land now. Fuck you."
Well, it was also for like militias and shit, right?
Right.
It was,
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
for militias, like,
right.
You can
So
have
that
it,
was your
yeah.
right to bear arms.
That
That shit doesn't fucking happen.
that amendment is
But
it
if-
doesn't work in today's world.
But if you take the law away, then it could happen.
Right. So we're talking about Republicans in specific who were saying, "This is my right in case the government must fight me." But they're also the ones who support the troops and are mostly the military. So do
Yeah.
they support the troops or are they waiting to fucking kill them just in case?
That's a good
So
point,
also
yeah.
the other thing is you have assault rifles. So what? You're gonna use that to defend yourself? So imagine this: you're in a hallway. We're in right here. You know what's gonna work a lot better than a fucking AR-15?
Shotgun.
A shotgun. You point a shotgun down the hallway, it's gonna destroy anything at the end of it. I don't know why you need an AR-15 other than the fact that you like them. It's all you have to say. Hey man, I just like them.
Yeah, cool.
I have
Be
no,
honest.
I have no proof behind this, but I also feel like the people saying, "Oh, they're gonna like take our guns away," like they're not gonna plan on buying an AR-15 in the near fucking future, right? Like who is like, "Oh, I was gonna buy it next month, but then they're gonna pass this law now." Like they're just saying it for
people who want one already have one.
exactly.
Right.
But then that would be a weird thing. Like, do they get to go? Like, do they have to actually like give them the guns that they already
Oh,
have?
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
If it's outlawed, people who own them legally
You have to turn them up.
back in.
Yeah, otherwise it's illegal.
Otherwise, you'll get fucking arrested or some shit.
But what if they write the law in a way that lets them keep it because they have it? They haven't shot someplace
So what?
up
The law
already.
would be stopping future sales of AR-15s.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Is
work.
that a compromise?
No,
I don't think that would be good enough.
because there'd still be a stockpile of them.
Yeah, because there's already so many out there.
I just don't think that civilians need the right to have a rifle that makes it fucking easy to mass murder people.
Definitely.
But then again,
That's all I'm saying.
but think about this: like civilians don't need cars that can go 200 miles per hour, but they have them anyways. I mean, of course, they don't do that shit on.
Well, I
the
know, but
Yeah,
like
but-
you can
but
literally
we're-
kill
we're-
anyone with anything.
yeah, we're
yeah.
talking about apples and potatoes. One is made to fucking transport people, and people like them to go faster. We're talking about something that's being manufactured that is specifically made to kill other things.
I mean,
There's no other reason that guns exist.
it's a hobby now for some.
Yeah, it's a fucking hobby, but they're not arguing that it's hobbies. They're
Well, I
arguing
mean,
this for
you
self-defense.
can have shooting as a hobby, but you don't need a fucking like
Assault
assault
rifle.
rifle to enjoy it.
I
you
mean,
know?
Derek has some.
I know, but like I'm pretty sure Derek would be cool shooting only like semi-automatic guns. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I actually don't know his views on this. I would have to inquire.
Well, I feel like if he never got access to one, he'd be fine.
I know people that have guns, and I know people that actually do have like AR-15s and shit, and they have like Sega 12Ks, which are fucking automatic shotguns, which are also just fucking death machines. That's
Those things
fucking
are crazy.
Yeah. And I know people that also have guns that only have handguns and rifles and shotguns, which is normal.
Can I ask you a question?
Do you know what the difference is?
That's not a correct response to my question.
The first group of people that have the assault rifles don't hunt. The other people that I know that only have rifles, pistols, and shotguns are the people that actually hunt.
Okay.
So I think that's where the difference for me comes into play.
So, but do the people that own the assault rifles, like, do they have the like mentality that they own this thing that like, yeah, I could kill some fucker with this if they come in my house?
I don't know.
Or do they just go
more
to
than
the
likely.
range?
Actually, yeah, I actually knew someone in high school, and I went to their house one time, and he actually pulled out an AR-15.
And just to show
He was
you?
like, just in case anyone breaks in. I'm like, can you
Well,
put
then
that away?
that's not a smart gun owner, and he probably shouldn't have the
Well,
gun.
education
Yeah.
should be a definitely big fucking thing.
Oh yeah, and that dude obviously wasn't educated in using guns for self defense. He was just like, oh, I can buy.
I have a
gun now.
big ass gun.
I like Call of Duty, so I want my favorite gun in real life.
I'm soap man.
You don't need a fucking AR-15 for self-defense in your own
No,
home.
I
You know what
I think
happens?
we all agree on
you know
that.
what happens when most people break in your home? They don't want to turn into the fucking OK Corral and have a gunfight.
Yeah, they run off.
You know what they say most people happens when people break in your home? The fucking just
Wait, what do you mean? Like
sound
when
of
they
a
break
12
into a home with
if
the
they break into a
homeowner
home
has a
it's still-
gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
The sound of a fucking shotgun, I can't remember the word.
Ejecting like
Oh,
Right.
the cocking.
Yeah, the cocking of a shotgun.
Yeah.
That scares off more home invaders than anything.
Oh yeah, because
Could you imagine being at home trying to steal shit when they're sleeping and you hear someone cock a fucking 12 gauge? You're like, I'm gonna go now.
I'd rather not lose my life tonight. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
This is not worth your fucking 23-inch TV.
Yeah, also you don't need fucking rounds that are gonna pierce through people. Like, I don't know. It's just
The
no fucking
rounds
point.
thing, I like. So I can view assault rifles being used as just like a hobby for targets and shit. I don't understand
Yeah.
armor piercing being available.
or the fucking hollow point ones.
You know,
Yeah.
if people came out and said, "Hey man, it's a hobby and I like it and I use it in my gun range," then I'm like, "Cool man, you're being honest. That's fine."
Mm-hmm.
But when they start coming at me that it's self-defense, I'm like, "Fuck you. No,
yeah,
it's not.
just be real.
It's not. It's not made for self-defense. You know why? Because when you're in a home with fucking people, you don't want a rifle that's about to fucking spray everywhere and through your walls. What if you have fucking children?
No, that's part of the four like gun kind of not rules, but you know how you don't aim the gun at some shit you don't want to
Right.
destroy. Like one of them is being aware of where your target is and what's behind it. Like Derek was saying, like when you have the gun, let's say you're in the garage, like he has to be aware. Okay, my bedroom is up top. So Danny could be there or the kids. So he knows where to, point the barrel. And there's a lot of gun owners that are like that, that are
Oh, yeah.
smart.
Right.
But your friend that has the fucking AR in his house, just like self-defense, like
Yeah. So what
see-
happens when the fucking the burglar is standing in front of the room where your kids are sleeping?
Yeah, exactly. But then again,
I guess you could just point it and be like, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
yeah, you just kind of have to bluff
Yeah.
him
See,
up.
Derek sounds like he knows. Like,
yeah.
he's fucking researched his shit.
Yeah, he does.
See that if you're gonna own a gun, be smart.
Yeah. And then
So-
he makes his own rounds and shit too. He's
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not willy nilly kind of.
I just feel like if you get a shotgun, you have like a Mossberg and you have a 12 gauge and you point that down a hallway and you shoot it, whatever at the end of the hallway is not going to be alive at the end. It's also not going to tear through your entire fucking walls. and hit
Actually,
something.
shotguns don't spread as much as like video games make them think. And
I don't mean like it's gonna just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
spread
yeah,
everywhere,
rip up your
I just
drywall.
mean like it's not hard to fucking aim 'em.
as far as
no,
home defense.
no, dude.
As far as home defense, a shotgun and a pistol is fine.
yeah,
katanas, yeah.
have a 45 and a Mossberg.
Twin night
you're good.
blades.
But this kind of so we're talking about how it kind of depends on the person, right? And
Right.
this kind of goes to my thought process on how to stop this gun shooting. Like it's not the guns that are the issue, it's the people, and we're not watching people. We're not treating ill-minded people
Well, I
correctly.
think it goes hand in hand.
True.
Yeah,
It's intertwined.
You need to, background checks, mental health checks.
Yeah, it's people with intent, but people with intent also having easy access to things that
exactly
enable it.
Yeah. And so if you have gun folks that want to buy guns and they don't really have shit to like hide with a fucking not a background check, but a mental faculties check. Yeah. Then like just do it. Just do it for your countrymen.
It's just, the whole thing is I don't want to take away your guns. I'm not going to ban ARs.
No.
I fuck it, have them. I don't give a shit. Make it harder for somebody to get it, though. Go through the process to get it.
If you really want a gun, you'll be able to get one if you're like solid.
If you're that devoted to it.
Yeah. But I want to buy one when I get my groceries.
I think there's just this whole culture about like guns.
It's weird. Walmart sells guns.
Well,
in
those
some places.
Those guns are like primarily hunting rifles, I think.
They sell ammunition. The kids that shot Columbine bought all their ammo from Walmart.
Oh shit!
They bought their guns online though, right? Like the Tech 9 and shit. I think I remember reading
they illegal
credit card.
They modified some of the guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah. Columbine was the first like big school shooting besides that older one in Texas, which wasn't even like it was just like a sniper dude kind of up top.
Yeah, in the clock tower.
Yeah.
Columbine was the first big one.
The first like walking through the halls, fucking personal, like
Right.
And here we are.
Mm-hmm. Still going
So
on.
there must have been something there's like a change in there's like some generational change because that wasn't a thing before. And I don't know if it was the access to the guns to do so or if there's
the access to the guns has always been there.
Exactly.
Right?
So that's my point. So what changed?
It's
so since
paradigm
Columbine,
shift.
there's been such a fucking like escalation in terms of people mass murdering other people.
It's how these.
It's always white people.
Oh
no,
shit!
Think about this. It's a lot of not privileged, but like white people who aren't like
white
in a
people.
trailer park.
They feel disenfranchised.
I mean, not on like
they feel
a
like
race level though.
No,
right?
but they feel like the world is like leaving them behind. Maybe.
Yeah, and not
and
like
this is them lashing out.
Yeah, it's their final like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've had this conversation as well. I think that's a white person thing. Like, there's this weird sense of entitlement into it, to where it's like, I want to die, so fuck it. I'm gonna kill a bunch of people with me.
I'm gonna take out as much
Jordan
people
Peterson
as I can.
was saying it's like ultimate nihilism. It's just like just to prove
Nothing matters.
Just to prove how fickle and dumb life is. I'm gonna kill a bunch of yous and then me.
Did you hear the kid who shot up the Florida school was like, hey, he's really sorry about it. He feels bad.
Oh.
Wait, is he alive?
Yeah. I was surprised he's fucking alive.
Because usually they
usually kill themselves.
No,
or
if I was
death
a
by cop.
if I was a cop, I would, even if he was in custody, just fucking
Finger slip.
put a bullet in him.
Nah, because then you're taking that away from all the parents.
Nah, dude,
and
that's like
people.
mercy shit, man. That kid's fucked.
Well, yeah, they're gonna execute him. I think he's in Florida, which I think is pro-death.
Wasn't my mom saying that they're not going to try him as an adult?
Bullshit.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. He's an adult.
No. So
they're trying to say he's mentally ill, right?
Yeah, right. They're trying him as an adult, but I think everywhere the media describes him, and this is always occurrent when it's between a white and a black person, is that whenever it's a white person, it's always like, oh, his childhood was bad, and he's mentally ill, and he's basically like a child.
He never would have. I never would have.
And then
thought
they
he'd
murder a
done this.
13-year-old black child with a gun, with like a toy gun. He's like, they try him like a fucking adult.
Throw the book at him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's fucking
Ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just fucking whiplash coming from here in California.
I almost wasn't shocked that it happened.
That the shooting happened.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we're at now as a
I think
When was the last one? Like
Orlando.
Not even a year ago.
No,
huh?
it was the Las Vegas one.
Oh, fuck, even that
That's
happened.
not even a year ago, huh?
That was
No,
fall
that
last
was like,
year.
yeah, that was like 5 months ago.
October or some
Fuck.
shit like that.
Yeah, that was bad too.
That one was really bad.
Yeah.
Bunch of conspiracies
And
on
then
that one.
there was Orlando, the club shooting before that.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
was the
right.
gay club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was like a few years ago. There was another
that
one.
was like 2 or 3 years ago.
There was another mass shooting in 2017, right?
Was there?
There was another one.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure. I'll say this.
There might no. It was the New York car shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
So are we lumping in shootings with like just mass murders, like in general?
Well, it's
like,
part of the conversation, but the main thing is gun control. That's the main.
Yeah, I
thing.
think that's the
yeah.
topic right
Yeah.
now that I think everybody's conflicting over. I'll say this: ever since the Orlando shooting, somebody said this and I read it, and it kind of makes me think about this every time. He said, I think it's from the perspective of
Are
a
you sure it's
cop
a he?
that actually went into, yeah. It was a cop, it was an officer who went into the club to make sure everything was all right. And he said that all he could hear was the ringing of phones going off of loved ones trying to find out if someone was still alive or not.
Oh, fuck.
Can you fucking imagine that? Going into a club of dead bodies and all you hear is the vibration because people are trying to answer or trying to call loved ones because they know they're there.
Know something's happening.
That's fucking horrifying.
That's so sad.
Nobody thinks about it in terms of like how many lives were just destroyed. Not the people who just died, but their families.
And the only the big reason that still happens is because people don't want to give up their rights.
Right.
Yeah.
Or at least compromise on their rights.
Right. But
Is that selfish? Do you think that's selfish?
yeah, I think so.
It's a
But I
form
think
of it, if
that's
not-
I
if
think
it's
that's
not-
the US mentality.
Fuck you, I got mine.
When you have
Oh, yeah,
when you have
yeah.
I mean this kind of boils down to it, and maybe I'm being like ignorant about it, but I think that boils down to like the idea of capitalism. Fuck you, I do my own thing.
Yeah, it's me. There's
It's all about me.
in my psychology
all
class.
about- yeah,
we
sorry.
no in my psychology class we looked at how different countries have like different mindsets. Like a lot of Latin American places that has this like us, like my family, like I'm gonna take care of my mom and shit.
Like a
here
tribal
we put
thing.
here we put our fucking old folks in homes.
Oh, yeah, we touched on this.
because we're so
yeah.
busy with our jobs
yeah,
and shit.
dude,
yeah.
Asian households also. do
I
that.
realized this, when I first started hanging out with like Asian culture people and like they stick with their families forever. My dad's like, fuck you, you're Asian, get out of my house.
Yeah. Isn't that weird how that's like a commonplace thing in America?
Yeah, it's only in America.
Yeah, really is. Yeah. Like
Oh, you're of age. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I made this shit on my own, and it's all the same. You have the same exact world that I grew up in, so you can do it too.
Yeah, that's my dad's argument. When my dad was also fucking 18, a coke addict, and making like twice the amount of money I was working, doing some shit job when everything also costed like a third of what it is right now.
Yeah.
So fuck him.
I remember when gas cost
In
you
case
a
you're
penny.
listening, Tim Hayes, go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna link this to your dad.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking beat me. No,
I can't make it next week.
my
guy.
dad's a nice guy who has had a shitty life and has ultimately built it up himself, like just with his bare fucking hands.
Yeah, he fucking grabbed his bootstraps and made it happen.
Yeah, absolutely, and he did it for
That's what America is, baby.
yeah. He's been working fucking 40 years every morning, 4 a.m. to like 4 p.m.
Fuck.
I hope you boys and girls are ready for an advertisement. The Little Boys Room podcast is brought to you by Brunch, the leisure activity that combines the meals of both breakfast and lunch. You know what? It's okay you had 4 mimosas with your scramble Karen. You earned them. Let's see what our boys have to say about this exciting new craze.
Have you ever had brunch in a cave? Somebody get me out of here. It's so cold.
Oh wow, brunch sure does sound exciting. I think I might get some with the boys next week. Ha 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 ha. Thank you for listening. And now, back to the rest of this episode.
And I think that's what it takes. It's to like look at the situation objectively and remove yourself from it.
Right.
You know? Yeah. I feel like that's kind of lacking in today's society or
Right.
culture or something, you know? It's all about you, especially with Snapchat, Instagram, all the stuff that like the way it works is like you put yourself in it. It doesn't work
But
unless
it's
it's
your
you.
it's your idealized self. It's not even you.
Yeah, and
It's
that's
what you
a
want
whole
oth-
nother.
It's a persona.
It's how
what
you want others to
exactly,
perceive
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Right.
Your best self.
And then that goes back to the I, you, me thing. Like it's I'm the focus of my own world. You know, this theater, whatever the fuck you want to like describe it as.
Yeah.
And it's fucking weird, man.
Social media is just a weird fucking shit show.
I only like it because it lets me stay in contact with friends I don't see otherwise.
I like memes.
Memes are also good. That too.
I love the memes.
There's just something so innately like satisfying when you post something and it gets likes.
It's that dopamine, man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, people like my shit.
People like my posts. That means they
Validation.
like me.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yep.
We're all trying to please and be liked.
And then of course there's also the other side where it's something doesn't get enough likes and like
Delete.
You get so bothered you fucking delete it.
I've never done that.
I've done that. I've
I've
uploaded
done
at like
that.
11 p.m. Oh fuck, no one's gonna see this. Delete.
Yeah. Well, no one's gonna see shit now that they fucked up the timeline bullshit.
All the algorithm stuff. Yeah.
Hey, so do you know how like? Stop scratching the table. Put your fucking hands in your lap. So do you know how before MySpace there was like Zanga?
No.
Before Facebook
Yes.
there was MySpace. Do you think there's ever gonna be another
Iteration.
shift? Yeah.
I think so.
Like what is it? Because Facebook owns a lot of shit now.
I think.
I feel like MySpace didn't own a lot. Well, there also wasn't smartphones.
Well,
the whole landscape.
now there's like
shifted.
Tinder and Snapchat.
Well,
and
that's owned by
Instagram.
Well,
Facebook.
what you think
Is
is
it?
gonna?
Yeah, everything's owned
Tinder's
by
owned
Facebook.
by Facebook.
Snapchat's owned by Facebook.
No. Facebook owns Instagram,
Doesn't they
Does
own
it?
Snapchat too?
not Snapchat.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I know Snapchat does not own itself. Hold on.
No. Instagram used to be its own thing. Then Facebook bought them out.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that. I remember when Instagram first came out and I was like, what the fuck?
I can post pictures on myself.
Remember there was what was that video one?
I guess
Vine.
They don't.
Vine.
Mine was fun.
Remember how fucking quickly that died off?
Oh yeah,
No,
because
it survived for a little bit.
there was a lot of shit though. But there's a lot of shit everywhere.
Yeah, there's like people who became famous off of Vine.
And then
It's like, what the fuck are you
tried
doing?
to be famous elsewhere and just didn't work.
Logan Paul.
That
Rip.
I think Vine died because it was like iPhone exclusive, lightweight kind of.
Was
Was
there
it?
no Android thing on Vine?
No, that's why I never had one. That's why I don't really get.
I
all
never
the
had Vine
the
either, though.
Vine memes.
I never had Vine.
I was knee deep in that Vine.
Were you?
Shit.
Were you really?
Yeah. Every fucking day.
I remember.
They're only 6 seconds, man. You're on there for like 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Some of them felt so much longer.
It's the
Some
art
of them are
Vine.
good though.
Yeah.
Do you
Like there's
remember-
one with like Will Sasso was on Vine for a bit, and his bit was like he would be doing something and lemons would come out of his mouth. It's fucking weird.
Will Sasso.
surreal. Do you
Rest
remember
in peace,
when
Matt TV.
Hold on, I'm receiving a phone call. Can I take this phone call onto the podcast?
Who is it?
It's my mom.
Yeah,
Hello?
butt dialed.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm at my friend's house. Why?
When are you leaving?
I might just leave tomorrow morning and go straight to work.
Oh, okay.
Okay. By the way, you're on the podcast. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, podcast.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
You know Danielle's birthday today, right?
Yeah, I already texted her.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Nice.
Mother Teresa, everyone. Who, on the other hand, give or take, being married to my father, fucking amen. She's an angel for it.
A real saint.
Seamless transition.
I would not want a kid
I've told-
before I married
Yeah,
someone or
I've-
like been with them for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I've
feel
had this
like-
conversation with Tara a bunch. I was like, when we talk about having kids, it's like we can't do it till we're ready. That is fucked up to a child.
It's fucked up to you and the kid.
Fuck my life. If you have a kid, it's not your life
Yeah.
anymore. The moment you have a child, your life is not your own. It doesn't. You don't.
It revolves around providing
Don't care
for
about
that
yourself. Care about that child more.
Kid. Yeah.
Because now you have the responsibility to fix somebody else's life, and
Yeah.
you're not going to fuck that up. You already fucked yours.
Yeah.
So I don't think a lot of people get that.
They don't. By the time they do get it, it's too late.
It's a
Absolutely.
weird thing too when people like think that having that kid is going to change their life.
Or save the relationship
yeah,
or anything.
something like
Yeah.
them bringing that into the mix it's going to be a positive benefit if their life is not going well at that time, you know? That's another
That's
like
such a horrible idea.
yeah.
It's like those people are probably raised in shit households.
yeah, or they
Idealize.
yeah, like just the whole process of like
They romanticize the idea
Yeah,
of having
yeah.
a family
Child.
union.
They don't think
unit.
about the reality of fucking child and how much.
I feel like that can partially be blamed on like media too.
Yeah,
movies and
probably.
shit.
Oh,
Sitcoms.
yeah,
what's
but,
that?
like-
What's that movie? Neighbors.
with,
Oh,
with Seth Rogen.
Yeah, it was there's a scene where it's like they have the friends that are like in the horrible relationship that's on and off, and when they finally make up at the very end, they're like, "Let's have a baby. That'll fix all of our issues." It's like, oh no.
Oh God, never seen that.
It's actually fucking funny.
First one, right?
Yeah.
There's a second one?
Yeah,
Second
it's the
one
second
has
where they
Zac
join
Efron?
forces to fight
Oh,
the
no, no.
female
Yeah,
threat.
Zac Efron's in the first one.
Yeah, Zac Efron's he's in the second one. The second one though, Zac Efron's basically the villain in the first one. Chloe Moretz is the villain in the
Oh.
second. Yeah.
Have you seen that one? Is that one good too?
Yeah, that one's all right. It's a funny movie. The other Franco brothers in it.
Dave.
Yeah.
Davy Frank.
Yeah. That movie, I think it's the first or the second. I think it's the second one. They make a joke where it's talking about like people being experimental in college and being gay, and like one of them says like, "Hey man, sometimes you gotta suck a few dicks before you know you don't like sucking dicks." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah."
Yeah, Brandon.
I've.
Uh-huh. You want to get out of here?
Yeah, it's time to experiment.
All right.
If I was ever gonna do anything gay, it's not gonna be someone I know.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Way to
dating
ruin a
friends or banging friends is already awkward
A
enough.
Straight
bad
or not.
idea. Yeah.
It's already awkward enough.
yeah.
Don't need to introduce another dynamic to it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This one got really real.
Yeah. It did get real. It was nice being real.
It's a
though.
good change of pace, I think.
Yeah.
You want to keep it going for a while?
Yeah, we can go for like 10 more minutes, 10, 15 more minutes.
Yeah. Sure. Just getting like another bit in.
Do you guys hear that? I'm hearing like some staticky shit, but it should be fine.
I love Static Shock.
So yeah, gun control.
I just think they should take away all the guns.
I don't want you because I self-defense hunt.
Okay.
Another 5 schools were shot up.
See, I told you.
Nah, but my self-defense.
Okay.
If they all had AR-1500s, they would be alive.
Okay.
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 To be honest, though, I do want a gun.
I shot a gun in Colorado.
I've never shot a
visit.
gun. My
Really?
dad was very anti-guns growing up. Yeah.
We should go to the gun range next time.
I don't know
we're
how I
down here.
feel about it. Like before I went in there, I was like kind of scared.
We should go with Sean, the guy from the party yesterday. He's a gun master.
Oh, okay.
Does he have like a black belt?
No, he works at a shooting range.
Nah,
Oh,
dude, he's
does he
a-
work at Target Masters
I think so.
and Milpitas?
I think so.
That's the place that I go
yeah.
when I go.
He's the next Marine. He was telling us yesterday he works at, I think, a shooting range.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's cool.
He was telling this story about this lady, this old white lady weighed 60 pounds with a fully auto AK, and fucking held her finger down the trigger, and it fucking pulled, and she kept holding it down, and fucking cleared the entire range, and then pointed the barrel into his face, and he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to leave."
Holy shit.
Yeah, people are dumb.
Yeah.
Do you remember that story when we were growing up? I think we were maybe like 15 or 16. There's that story about that little girl, and the dad gave her an Uzi, and he let her shoot it. Fucking kept the finger on the trigger and went right up into her chin.
Yeah.
Fucking killed herself.
dumb?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Who thought it would be a good idea to give a child an Uzi?
How much do you want to bet he was drinking a little bit but didn't disclose that when he told the
Yeah.
story?
Oh, definitely. That's
Yeah.
probably it.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrifying.
This will be a
though.
cute video.
Can I still put this off that book?
God.
That's an image I don't want to see, by the way. A fucking child with his brains blown out.
Oh, I got a few.
Seeing
of
a
those.
child with a gun is already an easy image.
Yeah.
Brandon, when you were in Colorado, how many gun ammunition stores did you see?
I
Is there a
mean,
lot?
I can't
There's a
even.
lot.
There's one like down the street from my house. I'm actually thinking there's actually two within a mile range of my house.
I don't remember seeing a lot of stores. We just went to the range that Derek usually goes to, and like we weren't really in the cities all that much.
I saw a bunch. I see a bunch when I'm up there. I saw one next to like a buffet, and I was like, "This is America, baby."
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can buy a gun at a pawn shop in Colorado.
really.
Yeah,
Can you really?
yeah.
Do you need a license?
No, you're good. You're good.
I think it's just like a normal gun purchase, but it's in a pawn shop,
Wow.
You know how
which is crazy.
I kind
Yeah.
of feel about guns. Like whenever I go shooting, I'm like, yeah, I want a fucking gun. Like I'm gonna buy a gun. But then like a week passes, I'm like, eh.
Gun
The only
fever,
place you're going to
baby.
use it at is the range, so you might as well just rent one out.
Yep.
I would actually want to try go hunt. I would want to try and go hunting at least one time in my life.
I'd want to do it right.
Yeah.
Camping
I
and hunting
kind of
and
feel
shit.
bad about hunting. I don't know. I'm weird about animals.
Yeah, I don't like killing things.
Yeah.
I always get uneasy seeing dead things too, like dead
Yeah.
squirrels. Like if I'm walking by one, I'm
Like it's one thing shooting a paper target.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad when I like drain spiders out of my shower.
Yeah.
And like you just watch it twirl and you're like, what a sad fucking existence.
Like imagine the pain.
It's weird. The concept of me having the ability to end somebody else's or something else's life is just super uneasy to me.
Yeah.
It's the circle of life, baby.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'm Elton John. I wrote the music for the movie.
I really want to see Elton John live.
He's doing his like farewell tour, I think.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to
Where
see.
is
Let's
he
get
going?
Elton John on the podcast. He's going back to Elton John land.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey, sorry the little boys room got all hard and serious.
The hard little boys room.
The real little boys room. Kisses for everybody. Mwah, mwah.
Not the little boys, just for adults.
For the little boys only.
But I already gave some little boys kisses. I can't not give them to the rest now.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. Okay.
Subscribe to our Patreon, Mambla.
Bye-bye.
Bye.